Oh hey, welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to my kitchen. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I wash and prep and store my produce in my refrigerator, countertop, and in my pantry. I hope that you take away some amazing tips and tricks for your family. I hope, if anything, this video encourages you to nourish yourself and your family with all of God-made produce and foods that are super vibrant, nourishing, and real foods. The produce subscription box that I use, I will link down in the description. Now, I'm unsure if they are available in your area, but you can definitely take a look and put in your information, like zip code and that sort of thing, and you'd be able to see if they can deliver directly to you. I'm also going to put down in the description a promo code for you to save on your first box. This is not a sponsored video. It is something that I simply use personally, and I use my own money to purchase. We love this farm. We love their sustainability, their organic produce, and that it's family owned. And when you can support a family and a small business, I am all for that. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and I know it's not a video y'all asked for. It is certainly a video that brings my heart joy, because this is my jam. This is the stuff that I enjoy doing and I enjoy sharing, and this is just a part of my life already. So why not show it to you guys? Whether you have conventional produce or organic produce, it's essential that you wash your produce. Washing produce helps you remove dirt, pesticides, bacteria, and other contaminants that may be present on the surface of your produce. I have tried many different solutions, but I always go back to baking soda and vinegar. It is the most basic way to clean your produce. It's always available. I'm sure you always have those two ingredients in your home, and it's just equal parts of baking soda and vinegar in water. That's it. Super simple, so straightforward, and does the job. So after my produce is in the water with the solution, I allow it to soak for a good 20 to 30 minutes. It really just depends on the volume of produce that I have. After it's been about 20 minutes, I then go about rinsing all of the produce and just allowing them to air dry on a kitchen towel that's placed on my counter. This is so simple and easy to do. I make a whole process of it, and it's quite fun and relaxing for me. You play some music, you just kind of enjoy it as you go about it. I feel one with the fruits and vegetables when I do this, and it's actually really calming and relaxing for me. Did you know beet tops are packed with essential nutrients, including vitamins A, C, and K, as well as minerals like iron, calcium, and potassium? That it's a superfood and high fiber content. You can absolutely make so many things with these beet tops. You can make pesto, saute them, you can add them to salads and smoothies. So many great ideas using your beet tops. Do not throw them away. So this order was quite large. That's why I figured I was gonna film it, but I did order an entire box of celery, which is crazy bananas. But we've just recently discovered that celery juice helps my son's eczema, and we love that. We love that for him because it is natural, and he actually enjoys the celery juice, which is shocking because I personally do not care for celery at all. I don't mind it in soups and stews, but I just can't eat it. I will juice it, but my son actually loves it, so that's fantastic. So with celery, I like to double wash it. Since most of the celery is going to be juiced, it's essential that I get it super squeaky clean, and so I do a double wash. Look how beautiful these ends are. They look like flowers. So I wanted to show you the 13.5 pound bag of baking soda that I get. I get this at Costco, and I also get like 2 gallons of vinegar. Any baking soda or white distilled vinegar will work for produce washing, but this bag is so heavy and so big, so I like to convert it in smaller containers. I love using half-gallon size mason jars with really fun, easy to screw on lids. So I will be linking these down in the description. Also check down in the description for a promo code with FarmFreshToYou that'll get you some savings on your first order through them. So I like to double wash celery and potatoes and all kinds of root vegetables. When I say double wash, that really is the same process as washing my normal other produce. It's just that I take a scrubber to the produce. Now I have a very specific scrubber that is only designated for my produce. I'll actually link a few down in the description to give you an idea of what they look like. I also wanted to mention that the water that I'm using, I absolutely repurpose it. I do use it for my garden as well as indoor plants. So we're not being wasteful here. Just wanted to put that out there. Carrots, another root vegetable that I do a deep clean with. I like to scrub them with my scrubber. I also love to prep them and cut them into little bite-sized sticks for my family and put them in this awesome little compartment. So it's all stocked in the fridge and my family can just have access to eating them. I always like to have fresh, vibrant, prepped and washed fruits and vegetables available in my refrigerator and pantry, so there is no excuse not to eat them. For root items like radish and beets, I do like to give them a good scrub and wash and clip the ends. I love to store them in the refrigerator. I do not peel my beets. I just clip the ends and put them in a bowl, and I like to store them in my refrigerator because I juice a lot of beets and I like that juice to be cold. Over on Instagram, I get quite a few questions about what kind of minerals and vitamins I take. So if you're interested in me making a full-length video, put that in the comments and I'll absolutely make a video here on YouTube. Now everyone is different on how they store their radishes. I personally like to wash and clip the ends and store it in little mason jars with water. I find that it keeps it crisp and crunchy, and I absolutely love radishes over rice and beans. Now for my sweet baby peppers, these don't last very long. My son loves eating these. I just kind of wash and prep and put them in a little basket. And as far as my mushrooms, I like to line it with a paper towel and just add my mushrooms into the basket. So if there's any excess water, it can get absorbed by the paper towel. I will link these baskets down in the description also. I think I picked them up at Crate & Barrel. Now for greens like green onions, I like to store these in a wide mouth short mason jar filled with water. I really like to store these like a bouquet of flowers on my counter. A lot of time they sit on my counter, but sometimes I also put them in the refrigerator. It just depends on the humidity in my home. As far as greens like different types of kales, and like specifically romaine lettuce, I love to store them in a big container that fits in my refrigerator, and it's filled with water. And the water that I use is not tap water, it's actually filtered water. I prefer that way. I do find that my greens stay very vibrant and very crisp, and it's perfect for me to pull out what I need necessary to cook with or to juice with. So this is a big produce haul that I received for this week specifically because I'm going into a juicing season for my family. My husband and I love to go on like 3-day juice fasts and that sort of thing. So we have the bulk of our ingredients in the refrigerator and everything is all prepped. Everything is all accessible and ready to eat. So anyone can just open the refrigerator and have full access to fully prepped produce that is vibrant and nourishing. These little containers I'll link down in the description. These are fantastic for my son because he can go in and just grab what he wants, some fruit, some vegetables, you name it. I find taking all these necessary steps in washing and prepping the produce, it makes a huge impact on the amount of veggies my family eats. How can you deny opening your refrigerator and seeing a fridge full of vibrancy, plus having all of the produce already prepped and washed? Taking that little extra step is going to save you so much time later and add more value to your family's nourishment. I guarantee it. In addition to storing produce in the refrigerator, I also have an entire wall that is dedicated to all of my produce, where I like to store everything in cute little baskets where everything is super visual and we can see the vibrancy and we can see what produce we have, so we know what is available to enjoy. I love everything about having a dedicated wall shelving for all of my produce. It just gives me the opportunity to see what is available, what needs to be used first, and all of its vibrancy is just a very, very clear reminder to me that we want to be putting all of the good God-made foods in our precious bodies. Thank you for spending your time watching this video and spending it with me. I so appreciate you, and I thank you. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Besitos and blessings.